Hi, my name is Emily Raymond and I'm a relationship and breakup guru. I work with couples to rebuild their romances so they can focus on their happily ever afters. I want to give you 3 of my tried and tested breakup text formulas that will have your ex missing you like crazy and ready to take you back. So, you're broken up and there's still something there. Maybe you're still in contact, or perhaps you haven't spoken lately, but you feel there's still a chance she has feelings for you. Either way, you still care about her and you want to do what you can to get her back. These 3 text messages are guaranteed to get the conversation going. Here goes. Text number 1, the shared story text. This text is based on the premise that you and your girl shared some amazing times together. Whether you traveled the world or took a weekend away somewhere romantic, the scale isn't important. The feelings you felt are. The idea is to remind your ex of the good times you had together, and bringing up just one of those times will remind her of many others. So pick a time you know was special to the both of you. The night you saw your favorite band in concert, the time you went scuba diving and shared dinner on the beach, or the whole weekend you spent cuddling on the sofa with your phones turned off, and let her know you're thinking of it. A great shared story text might go something like this. Remember that time in New York when the hotel pool was closed but we snuck in and spent the night swimming under the stars? Man, that feels like a dream now. When you remind her of this, you're causing her to remember every amazing experience, every strong feeling, and every sexy encounter you had during your time together. You're also telling her that you're thinking about her and your happy times, and the implication is what you want to give her more of them. Romantic, right? And all in the space of 2 sentences. It's important with this text that you don't get into too much detail or demand any outcome. In fact, you might not get a direct response to the text at all. The key is to think of this text as a seed you are planting. The results might not show straight away, but the feelings you inspire will be growing, even if you can't see them yet. Text number 2, the saw this and thought of you text. This text works in a similar way to the shared story text by employing a shared joke or intimate detail to arouse feelings of renewed hope. The difference is that it uses an immediate experience to show her that she's in your thoughts. Rather than telling her that you're thinking of a time gone by, you're showing her that you're reminded of her in the new experiences you have. For example, you're in a thrift store with a friend one Saturday morning when you come across a vintage movie poster for the original Batman movie. You know she loves that movie, so you take a photo and send it to her along with the line, "Saw this and thought of you." You can add a smiley face or even a heart if you think it's appropriate. This text is cute, kind, and totally non-aggressive. Again, you're not asking for anything in return, you're just letting her know that she's on your mind and that she still means a lot to you. You can even use it in a slightly different scenario. Say you're in the same store with the same friend and you see the same poster, but you and your ex have often debated Batman because you love it and she hates it. You can still take a photo and send it to her with the same statement, "Saw this and thought of you," but this time end it with a winky face. In this version of events, you've relayed the same message and gotten the same results, but instead of being straight up romantic, you've done it in a funny, jokey way. The only rule to the 2 variations of this text is that it has to strongly relate to your relationship. You can't just send a photo of a pizza because you know that everyone likes pizza. The subject has to be something specific to you that will remind her of your relationship and make her feel nostalgic, not confused and weirded out. Text number 3, the realization text. This 3rd text is a heavy hitter and should not be used unless you're prepared to walk the walk, that is. You'll have to think about the ways you could have been a better boyfriend, talk about your feelings, and probably eat a little humble pie. Prepare for it by taking my free 5-minute quiz, Will Your Ex Take You Back? To get some fast and accurate info on you and your ex's compatibility, go to www.emilyraymond.com/quiz to take the quiz. Much like the shared story and saw this text, its primary objective is to demonstrate to your ex that you're thinking about her. But it also tells her more than that. You're not only thinking about her, but also about your relationship, your breakup, and yourself in a deep and self-critical way. In essence, the realization text reaches out to your ex by apologizing for an aspect of your behavior that contributed to the breakup. In doing so, it also shows that you've given a lot of thought to what you could have done better and that you're taking steps to become a better partner in the future. The great thing about this text is that you can send it at any time, though it's best to send it after a couple of days of no contact, which suggests that you've been thinking things through for a while. Because this text is more complex than the others I've shared with you, it's going to be a bit longer and probably a lot tougher to write. But if you do it right, it's also going to be one of the most powerful things you've ever written. Here it is. Hey Jamie, I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to let you know I've been thinking about us a lot lately. And I want you to know I'm sorry for not hearing you out when you wanted to talk about our problems. I think I felt like if we talked about them, they'd become worse. I realize now that the opposite happened. We didn't talk things through, and so nothing got fixed and we grew apart. I'm sorry that happened, and I just wanted you to know that I take full responsibility for that. I hope things are good with you, and if you ever want to chat about anything, just let me know. I'll be here. Good, right? I know. Let's break down what's happening here. You're expressing that you still care about her, that you know that you made mistakes, that you're working on fixing them for yourself, and that you're still there for her no matter what. Telling the woman you care about that you want to be a better person and then showing her that you're doing it is the most powerful statement you can make and a surefire way to have her reconsidering the breakup. Trust me, not just because I'm an expert, but because I'm a woman. Each of these texts is capable of making magic happen with your ex. If you use all three of them, you should be well on your way to rebuilding that broken bridge and meeting in the middle of your problems. Just make sure not to overwhelm her. 1 a week is plenty if you're not getting a response from her. And there you have it, my 3 most powerful text messages ready and waiting to help you win your lady back. Let me know how they work in the comments below, and take a look at another great video, Secrets to Getting Your Boyfriend Back, by the talented breakup expert Brad Browning at www.emilyraymond.com/video. Thanks for joining me, and we'll chat again soon, guys.